time it is. I got my whole family in the studio right now. Shout out to my mama, shout out to my auntie. Shout out to Bree Bree, shout out to Aaron, shout out to Neek Neek, shout out to Wise, the illustrator. Let's go, we do this. Loyalty is timeless, every day. I'ma take y'all back on a little journey with the crew. Loyalty is timeless. Check. Look, I'ma just start from the top. Birmingham raised and I stayed on the north. Yeah, me and my boy, we were playing on the court with the big niggas still getting points. Cool guy and a hill pain with the laughs. Been fly and I been claiming the best.
Welcome back.
Yes, sir.
We are live.
How about them Cowboys? How about them damn Cowboys? Let's go. Yes, sir.
Can I introduce the show first?
I just had to say Cowboys.
Can I introduce the show first? I got. The people want to know what the show called.
They know what the show called.
The people want. I need to tell the people. I need to tell the people to subscribe. I need to tell the people to email. I need to tell the people the name of the show. I need to tell the people that we are actually a part and hosting the show, and you are already talking noise.
I mean, it just warms my heart to see fellow Cowboys on the couch with me today.
I'm still gonna be DC4L for life, but at any rate, welcome to Hit Refresh.
Yes, sir.
I'm your host, KD, and I'm with my other host,
Kofi.
Let's
get it.
In the house. I just want to make sure you hit the subscribe button and like and comment. Mm-hmm. HiTREfRESH.com. And where are we on Instagram?
HiTREfRESH, right?
Yeah, we got HiTREfRESH TV.
That's it.
On Instagram.
And YouTube, ain't it?
And HiTREfRESH TV on Instagram and YouTube. And you can email us with any questions or anything you may have at hitrefreshbutton@gmail.com.
Yes, sir.
And before we begin, I just want to give this shout out to our sponsors. Once again, we have Light Snack Food and Delivery, also liquor delivery. Do not order. I'm going to say don't order from them. I shouldn't even talk about them. But just make sure you order all your deliveries and your food from Light Snack. It's the home of the light. And also, you can order on Light Snack some Magic City wings. And again, their slogan is, don't forget to lick the sauce. All right, we're going to get into it. And I'm going to go ahead and talk about this because this is a segment of Hit Refresh Sports.
Let's go.
How about them Cowboys?
All right, we got an alarm going on right now. We got a guy who actually is sitting to my right.
Yes, sir.
He is probably one of the number one Cowboy haters in America. So we're going to go ahead and let him get it out because yesterday was a very frustrating time for us Cowboys fans. But it was a very joyous time because we don't want to let that out. You know, great win to the San Francisco 49ers. I don't want to take anything away from them. That defense is spectacular. Yep. That Mr. Irrelevant is now irrelevant. He's in an NFC Championship game as a rookie. Yep. No one has done that since Sean King with the 99 Bucks. Okay. That is a great feat. And, I believe Ben Roethlisberger was a rookie and a half when he did it. So this is a great feat. Don't want to take anything away from him. Yeah. Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs. Yep. Patrick Mahomes and his crew, they did their thing.
While he was hurt.
And he did get hurt. And then I want to give this special shout-out. Great year for the Jacksonville Jaguars. I was going for Trevor Lawrence a little bit there.
Me too.
Mm-hmm. And then who else was it? Oh, shout out to Jalen Hurts. You know, we got. I must say this. You know, NFC East rival, but I hope this doesn't rub anybody the wrong way. I want to see a black quarterback in there. He got some skin on him. So you know, I hate to be rooting for the Eagles, but I'd rather the Eagles get 2 before the San Francisco 49ers get 6 before we do. I just got to be honest about that. We'll discuss that. Congratulations to the Eagles. They did a fine job. Giants, you really didn't show up for me, but I made my predictions, and I think I went 1-3 this weekend, and you went 2-2.
I went 2-2.
Yeah, so, you know, give a shout out to Kofi. We didn't bet on anything, so, you know, he's just happy with pride that he went 2-2.
We should have bet it.
Yeah, we should have bet it. You know, speaking of bets, 3 beers.
Oh, man.
But I'm going to let that ride. Not my beers, but, you know, that point.
Yeah.
And special shout out again to the Giants on a decent year. But we'll get into that. So, you know, the main subject is what everybody want to talk about. Go ahead.
You forgot about the shocker. The Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. The shocker.
Man, you know what? I'm so. They just done 2 times straight AFC Championship game. Joe Burrow, Chase, them young boys right. And then and at the beginning of the season, they had a Super Bowl hangover. First time in there.
They was terrible at the beginning.
Yeah. You know, and them boys young, man. They got a squad coming. So I give them props on what they did.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Burrow is a magician. I can see he will be in that next realm. I'm still going to say Justin Herbert, and not in any particular order, but Trevor Lawrence. I think he in there. Justin Herbert gonna be in there.
Oh, yeah, Trevor Lawrence. He gonna be up there soon.
Yeah. It's Jacksonville coming.
Yeah.
Burrow, they're gonna be battling it out.
Yeah. It's gonna be Burrow, Mahomes, Allen. What's his name? Trevor Lawrence and Justin Herbert. Really
Nobody from you ain't gonna put Jalen Hurts in there in the NFC.
I'm talking about the AFC.
Oh, okay. Battling in the AFC, yeah.
AFC, yeah.
And don't forget the king, like Patrick Mahomes. Did you say it? Okay. Yeah, he still got to be dethroned.
Yeah.
Maybe twice.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a couple of teams out there, you know, who didn't make the playoffs, and we'll discuss them in another segment. That may just get a quarterback and they'll be good. Nevertheless, go ahead and say what you got to say. I'll let you go first.
Let's get on the Cowboys.
I'll let you go first.
Yeah, so what's all the noise you was talking about with the Cowboys?
So is this about my noise, or
Yeah.
is it about the fans? Is it
I mean,
about
all y'all said y'all Super Bowl. Every year y'all say this. Every year y'all going to the Super Bowl, and what happens every year? Y'all either don't make the playoffs, or y'all get to the playoffs and lose. And I said it from the jump. I was like, y'all gonna make it because y'all was what, 12-3, 12-4, something like that.
12-5.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, y'all gonna make it, but y'all ain't gonna do nothing as soon as you get in there. Y'all had the first game, y'all thought y'all was, big and bad because y'all went in there whooped up on Tom Brady and them. But you know what I'm saying? But that was an NFC South team that was sorry, below 500. Our whole NFC South was horrible.
It was better than another team from the NFC South, but we don't want to.
Every last one of them was horrible. You know what I'm saying? Because we beat Tampa Bay the week before that. The Falcons beat Tampa Bay before that. So I mean, you can laugh all you want.
He really bringing up that point.
But at the same time, you went and beat on a sorry team. You know what I'm saying?
Back to the playoffs.
Y'all stuck your chest out. Thought y'all was gonna come all the way. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, San Francisco gonna be easy. They got the rookie quarterback. This is that. What happened? The rookie quarterback outdid Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott stunk it up again, like I said he would.
Are you done?
I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell
You sure?
all of that.
Are you done?
How about them Cowboys?
Yes, sir. Yep.
All right. Let me you touched on a few points. Okay. First of all, Cowboys fans, 28 years,
No
seven, what was it? 7 playoff appearances, 3 wins, maybe 4 wins now, 3 divisional playoff appearances, past the first round, or divisional playoff games, I should say, because sometimes we had a bye.
Okay.
0 wins. That's last 28 years, and
That's a division, right?
yeah, that's like we get a bye week or we win the wild card week.
Yeah.
So and that's really the people who are making those numbers bad are between two quarterbacks, two quarterbacks that pretty much for a lot of people are the faces of our franchise as far as quarterbacks, and that's Romo and Dak Prescott, And I think they will live on forever as a form of enigma. But to your point, like Cowboys fans, I just don't feel we were talking noise. I felt like we knew we had to somehow defend a legacy in order to talk to the current players that, like, look, it's fans out here that know who we are and they know what we were. And it's fans out here that don't. It's people out here 30 years old, 28 years old that never seen us win. It's people out here 45, 50 that saw us win all 5. 60 saw us win all 5. So I think we defend that honor with a lot of people on social media. However, in the new generation of athlete, I think the new generation of athlete wears that star on their helmet and they don't really know what it means. They get money. I'm gonna get into that, and they don't really understand the the competitiveness that it takes to get in there. You know, I see Michael Irvin try all day to motivate people, but he's not coming out of that locker room. Troy Aikman's not coming out of that locker room. Emmett, Charles Haley, Dion, they're not coming out of that locker room. Everybody knows that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not saying because the Super Bowl and winning the Super Bowl is always a Cowboys fan's ultimate goal.
That's the goal.
But the ongoing joke, to your point, was one and done. And I don't want anyone to mistake that as me saying we made that our Super Bowl, but it felt pretty good to know we weren't at least one and done. I will say that because that's the divisional playoff win, and we're one and done. But we at least got over that hump. So that all that noise you heard,
Talking about getting the win.
all that noise you heard was at least getting a win. Like we did get that off our chest. So the one and done talk now is Dak can't get it done, or y'all always lose in the divisional playoff round.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's not fine because y'all haven't won a Super Bowl in 28 years. It's still out there.
Yeah.
But one and done is over. You know, we ended that until we recreate it again. So I will say that now. Moving along, all that noise we were talking, I think that was empty promises that were made by the hopes that Dak would get it right. And I saw a line and it had Dak has made $95 million in the last 2 seasons. 95 in 2 seasons.
Jeez, so that's $95 million.
He's made $95 million. And he went out there and snuck up the place. And I'm gonna lead with $95 million because that's strong to me. $95 million went against $700,000.
Yeah.
And that's Brock Purdy pay.
Yeah.
I know that was a great defense San Francisco had, taking nothing away from them, but $95 million, we pay you that type of money to the point where if Zeke doesn't have the wheels anymore, if Pollard can't go down, if we had 5 days worth of rest from beating the GOAT, and the defense does its job in the first half, $95 million should be able to put up one touchdown.
The defense actually did good the whole game.
Thank you. You know, you can only do so much.
Yeah.
You don't go down and throw balls in the flat.
Yep.
To athletes that San Francisco has, to athletes that just say we get past them with the 2 picks.
You know what else hurt y'all too? Y'all kicker. Y'all sorry kicker, man.
And you know what's crazy is I don't make excuses for pro athletes that get paid, but Brock Maher turned into what's his name? Brett. Excuse me. Brett Maher turned into Brett Maybe. And Dak was inconsistent all year. So Dak can get down there and score the touchdown. We still worrying about the PAT. When this came along last week.
Yeah.
So we didn't even have time to prepare for 2-point conversions and plays.
Yeah.
You know.
He was about to miss the one that got blocked.
What's
left.
It was almost, you know, good fortune.
Yeah.
That he can blame it on the block because it was going left.
It was going left the whole way.
Yeah. And so I still say $95 million
The quarterback should have took over the
takes
game.
care of that.
And that's why Stephen A. Smith be saying what he be saying. You know what I'm saying?
And he made valid points.
They get
I saw him today.
Up, they get your hopes up high. You know what I'm saying? But somewhere down the line, they gonna mess up and fumble the ball. And think
Cowboys will Cowboy.
Just like what he said, you know, just like Falcons. You know what I'm saying? But just at least y'all get there. You know what I'm saying? But what he said was, you know what I'm saying, that I forgot about my train of thought. But
Stephen A.
Yeah, Stephen A. What do you mean by it is that
Southern Steve, whatever you call his name.
Yeah, Southern. But yeah, y'all get there and y'all mess it up, and then on top of that, like how he be saying about the Cowboys fans is that y'all just be having y'all hopes up too dang high every year, and it's like, and then on top of that, he get tired of the overhype. You know what I'm saying? How Cowboys always get overhyped. You know what I'm saying? Every year, and then I'm the same way. And then on top of that, I just had it. You got overhyped. And then, dang, I just had that thought. How did I forget that quick? My mind gone.
We get overhyped when you catch it, just chime right in.
Okay.
Because I want to talk about that overhype.
Mm-hmm.
Cowboys fan base is the largest in the world, right?
Yeah.
It's all about who you listen to. You know, if you look at the reports and you see social media, it's like 60%, 40%, 60% being the people that don't trust Dak. So that 40% is still a large number, and they're hyping things up. They're telling us we're not real Cowboys fans for knowing what Dak was in year 2.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when he didn't progress in year 2.
Yeah.
And they are the ones that you're focused on because they don't see the inconsistency in him.
Yeah.
And so you all focus on that and you all call that the hope. Then there's us who call it the reality. You know, I'm a firm believer that I call Dak HBCU Dak because watching him play is like going to an HBCU football game. Nothing against HBCUs, but the inconsistency that an HBCU quarterback has is the same thing I see when I see Dak. Mm-hmm. You know, HBCU quarterback does not have that level of film room study that it takes to make the athletes around him look better. You know, shout out to Shedeur Sanders because he did show something, and Steve McNair, people are old, Doug Williams, all those guys. But I'm talking about modern day times. The reality is reality. This man is inconsistent, and so people ride Dak off of beating losing teams. Mm-hmm. You know, and there are no losing teams when you make it to the playoffs, especially in the divisional round.
Yeah.
You know, defenses clamp down on you. People get a little bit more. People don't have to look towards next week because your next week is the game.
Yeah.
You know, everybody get no more than a 4-game run. And so there's a reality to Dak Prescott that I always knew. I don't trust him. I hope, I don't want to be urgent, but I hope there's a way to figure out how to get him off the field. You know, I'm a firm believer that
Try HiTREfRESH. Shoot.
I mean, that game plan yesterday. I mean, the game yesterday, not the game plan, but the game yesterday. I'm not saying Cooper Rush is better than Dak, but I do believe
Put him out there to see what he can do.
Cooper Rush could have got out there and made the plays for a 9-9 game. Mm-hmm. That game would not have.
It was tied.
Right.
Longest. Yeah.
Right. He that was a situation where Cooper Rush could have possibly made the plays to get 16.
Because what Dak was doing was he was throwing the ball too dang late, like he always was doing since he came back from that hand injury. He was throwing it too late. The DBs sit there, see what he about to throw, and jump on the route. Exactly what he did.
And is that an excuse at year 7?
It shouldn't be, because he should be way ahead of that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. All that is progression.
That's what Brock Purdy should have been doing. But Brock Purdy wasn't doing.
That's the situation. That's the situation Brock Purdy could have been put in with the pass rush if the offense that's averaging 30-some-odd points since he came back.
And then another thing,
scoring.
Give credit to San Francisco because they did kind of stop the pass rush a little bit. They did start because they started running the ball.
Give credit to San Francisco for starting the pass rush. But I want to say, you want to know how San Francisco started the pass rush?
What's that?
Our offense never put San Francisco, Brock Purdy, in a situation of urgency where we made him win the game. It was the third quarter.
They had it in
leading to the fourth quarter, and we don't have to get away from the run because it's only 9-9.
And the crazy thing is,
it's only 16-9. We up 16.
But the crazy thing is, even when it was 9-9, it still felt like San Francisco's game. It never felt like it was going to be Cowboys' game.
Because the $95 million 7-year player, highest paid man on the field, at the end of the day, our defense matched their defense for what they was doing to us and what we were doing to them. Kudos to the defense. Kudos to the defense. Kudos to the Cowboys defense. It came down to kudos to C.D. Lamb. Catching balls he shouldn't have caught.
Yeah.
Had a great game. Kudos to C.D. Lamb.
That's the only person that stepped up on offense.
Yeah. It was Dak against Purdy, and he let Purdy beat him.
Yeah. A rookie.
And so
Mr. Irrelevant.
Exactly. And hopefully you'll remember your point with Stephen A.
I know that is that y'all still live in the past of those 5, Super Bowls in the past. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't, because you had hit you said it earlier. You said A lot of them don't know what y'all did back in the 90s.
Right.
That's why.
We defend with the past.
And that's what I'm saying.
We don't live in the past. We defend with the past.
But that's what I'm saying. Let it go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, y'all won those 5. Now it's a whole new generation of athletes that cannot get it done.
Okay. Contextually, we all understand where you're coming from. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Contextually, everyone understands where you all are coming from. Here's the problem. 2013, when they put up that grid, because I don't think there were any haters of any football teams till social media came out, the ones we knew. Okay. 2013, when they put up that grid of all the teams that have won Super Bowl championships, there were people on that grid with 0. Social media allowed all those teams with 0 and 1 to have their hand. When they saw that graphic, they looked at Cowboy fans like, y'all haven't won in a long time.
28 years.
But y'all got 5? And so the argument was y'all ain't won in a long time. Somebody lashed back and said, y'all ain't won at all. Like, who are you to talk? Like, the only people that should be talking to us is
Patriots.
Now, the Patriots, San Francisco, and Pittsburgh.
What if San Francisco get another one? Then y'all can't say nothing to San Francisco.
Well, no, we respect them, though.
Yeah.
We don't respect anybody with 0. We don't respect anybody with 1. We don't respect anybody with 2. Respect come around by 3. So we're not talking noise about the past. We're just telling you it's been 28 years, and y'all still at 0. Like,
well, you know they cheated us.
Who are you to talk?
You know they cheated us at Super Bowl.
Who are you to
51,
talk?
So we ain't even worried about that.
Say you won it. That's still won.
They cheated us.
Who are you to talk? So contextually, that's what the Cowboys fans, to me, are saying.
We're supposed to have 2, actually, because 99, they went down and put a goose egg up.
Oh, yeah.
Dirty Birds.
Yeah, you know what? No, let me tell you something. In 99, y'all went down to Miami buying coochie. So let's keep it real.
Yeah, that's what they do.
What happened? Now, that's contextually, I just try to leave that alone. That's where we were. And that's the argument that we're saying. You know, we're like, we don't mind you saying we haven't won in 28 years, but be the guy that has won within those 28 years. That's a lot of time to catch up, and y'all haven't done that. So that's what I'm saying as far as contextually is concerned. When you have none and you arguing at somebody with 5. So back to that. The solution, because like I say, all we try to do here at HiTREfRESH is hit the refresh button and try to find solutions to what we can do moving forward. And I'm going to go ahead and say, the Cowboys have a situation where Tony Romo and Dak Prescott have let Jerry Jones. People always want to blame Jerry, but Jerry has actually drafted pretty well. And that defense, CeeDee Lamb, they played well. But they've always found a way to
muck it up,
have so much talent around them, and then you get by with a 6th round or a late round quarterback that if they have all that talent around them, you should be able to move forward and win championships. Yeah. And then that guy, you know, because of the market, ends up getting overpaid, and so that's when all that hope comes that you believe in an average quarterback. And so my thing is, in order to make that work, here's my suggestion. We got to deal with Dak for another year at least because of this contract. There's really no way out of that unless somebody pulls out some kind of miracle. Even if Sean Payton comes, he got to deal with him. So get another wide receiver to help CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, y'all do. Y'all shouldn't let Cooper go.
Yeah, we shouldn't have let Cooper go. I'm kind of glad Stephon Diggs arguing right now. Find a way to get out of that contract. We can use you, Stephon. Come play with your brother. Buck up on that defense. Get us some fat boys up front.
On defense or offense?
Offensive line. No, we got a rookie, and he should have been in the running for rookie of the year. Steele, I think that's his name. Get another one though, and then get a defense. Get 2 defensive tackles, maybe 1, because Michael Parsons probably need to gain some man weight, get about 10 more pounds. Because I believe as the season progresses,
he's gonna be a true defensive end,
right?
Because he's still like a hybrid.
Yeah, he's still a hybrid, and his man weight gonna come, and he's gonna be able to handle Trent Williams and all them boys that's coming his way because he gonna always get the double teams. Yeah. We need we need another running back. I think. Okay. I think Pollard.
Mhm.
I think Jerry is going to do right by Pollard and sign him anyway. He was a free agent, and shout out to Pollard. You know, that broken fibula. Hope you have a recovery.
I knew he broke it.
Yeah, he got twisted up bad.
Yeah.
He had a recovery, so shout out to him for that. And my point. In the draft, maybe, and you might laugh at this one, 4th round, 5th round. I don't think he's going any higher than that. Georgia quarterback, what's his name? Stetson Bennett.
I said y'all need to get somebody like to push that.
Get him in there as your Brock Purdy 2.0 because he's been around players. Dak never came up around ballers at Mississippi State.
With Mississippi State. Yeah.
Right. This boy been around ballers. And I'm not saying he'd be better than Dak, but as soon as Dak throw 3 picks, put Stetson in there.
Just to see what he can do to get get Dak motivated.
And I think that boy has and he's also older. Mm-hmm. So that way Jerry gets what he wants. He doesn't have to pay him.
He is older than Dak.
Yeah. He doesn't have to pay. Now, I don't think he's older than Dak.
Dak is what, 29?
Yeah, he about 26.
No, he's 25.
25. So that's an old quarterback. That's an old quarterback to be coming in as well. Yeah. So get him in there. That's a mature mind that's been around winners, and he has a level of respect already. Maybe not veteran respect, but they gonna look at him with a level of credibility. And I think he has that moxie. Yeah. That if Dak throw 2 interceptions, fuck the money. You know, fuck three years at what would that be? 145 million, something like that now.
You know what else is?
And put him in there.
You know what else Dak problem is though?
Go ahead.
He's the man. He has nobody behind him that's going to actually be. He's not scared that his spot is going to get taken. That's what I think. That's the problem of the Cowboys. Like they get a quarterback, and they put it like that's what I think Jerry Jones mess up at. Like he'll get the quarterback and sit with the quarterback for as long as he could. You know what I'm saying? Don't have nobody in behind him that could actually take his spot. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the quarterback feel like it's their job. They ain't gonna lose it.
It's not as hard. Well, it's not as easy in high school and college to have somebody waiting in the wings to take your spot. Mm-hmm. And the pros is different because if I'm paying you $95 million and you healthy, I don't want you on the bench.
He wasn't even healthy this year. Like he got hurt. Actually, he got metal in. That's why I kind of gave him a little excuse when he lost yesterday. I was like, yeah, he do have metal in his hand. He do have metal in his hand and whatnot. And I was like, that could affect how he throws some passes, you know. So.
Mechanically, yes. Get off the field though. You got too much.
Yeah, he should never came back.
We got too much talent around us in a short window. Mm-hmm. Cooper Rush was 4-1.
He was doing his job. Yeah.
By now, I'm not saying I don't know what would have happened. I don't know what the offense did, but you know.
If I was Cooper Rush, I'd been pissed that y'all had took me out because now I got to go back to the bench, and now I can't prove to another team that I'm a guy for the starting job.
Henny proved that he could when he came in for Kansas City
in 5 games. Oh, we're talking about this weekend.
Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy.
He made a resume now.
Oh yeah, the boy that came in. The boy that came in for Lamar.
Huntley.
The NFL runs in a cycle. The boy that came in for the Jets. The NFL runs cyclical, where I don't care how much you pay these quarterbacks. Mm-hmm. Football gonna be football. Yeah. Defense win championships. You can put a quarterback in there that'll end up winning the championship. Yeah. You don't have to give them all this money. So that being said, you can't put somebody behind them. It's just the owners that put so much money in them. They gotta actually reap the benefits of their profit. And the business of football is a little bit more than the X's and O's sometimes. And that's that.
Yeah.
So at any rate, I'm KD. This is Kofi.
Yes, sir.
This has been HiTREfRESH Sports. And I just kind of want to let everybody know, next year is our year. we're going to say it. You know, everybody start 0-0. Everybody get a chance to say it's our year.
It's the Falcons year next year.
We're not talking noise as football fans. Everybody has that opportunity. You know, love your team. Root for your team.
Come on, Lamar Jackson.
You want to root for. We're going to always defend our team, you know, because at the end of the day, the Cowboys still have 5. You still have none.
Lamar Jackson.
You know, the Bucs still just have 2. You know,
so
that's all we're saying. And just make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like. Make sure you comment. You know, dog Dak out, dog the Cowboys out. We love it. That's all the comments. And don't forget our sponsors, Light Snack and Magic City Wings. This is KD. And this is Kofi signing off for Hit Refresh.